4.2 is about organization charts. Now, organization charts sounds like it's charts. If we're going to put one in, which ribbon to use? It's probably going to be on the insert because we're putting something new in, but you've got this section down here, which can be a little bit confusing. Insert chart, you think, yeah, great, got it. It's an organization chart, it's going to be in there. Afraid not. Those kind of charts are your mathematical charts and not your organization ones. But it's not very far away. So if you simply remember, it isn't it, when you look at it and you try and go into detail, you'll see it isn't. But just remember, it's right next door. The organization charts are in SmartArt. And depending on what kind of hierarchy or other structure chart, you can choose those. And hovering over these gives you their individual names. So just make sure you've got the correct one for the question you're doing. When it comes up with the structure, in this case main text and subheading text, line break sections. And we'll do the next part as well, which is 4.2.2, which is about changing the organization, changing that structure. So we can remove sections. You can simply right click on them and delete those, cut them, and they disappear. You can put text in. And we can then move them up and down and see who's responsible for who. So in this case, actually, I'm probably going to change my overseer to a worker. Got to have some workers in the business. And say, well, actually, they're not on the same level as our manager and supervisor. They should be under our supervisors. So we've got our worker. If we want to move them down the list, we're going to demote them. Clicking on the SmartArt tools, you've got the Design tab, and we can demote them. And you see that places them underneath the supervisor. If we want to promote them, we push them back up to the higher level, and we can push them all the way up to the top so they're equivalent to a boss. But demote that, and demote, and it'll bring them down to the section they're in. To add a new worker, you come across to the left hand side, we've got your text box, and we can go in there and actually include another person. Well, I know that's just actually another name for the same person, but there we go. And they're at the same level. So organization charts, it's the insert ribbon, your SmartArt, choose the correct chart, and then once you've got your chart in, by clicking on it, it brings up your SmartArt tools, and you get your promotion, demotions, but you can just right click and cut off the actual boxes themselves.